Hello, kids. It's early. Welcome back to the channel. 7:30 in the morning. But thank you, Dorothy, for starting up. Everybody's asleep in the house. The dog, Doug, everybody. And I have to go return a pee-pee sample. 24-hour. That's what they wanted. So, traveling around with a bucket of pee. God. It's ridiculous, really. But that's where I'm heading. We're going to get some answers. Hopefully I'll be able to put this all in one video. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I'm bringing this back. It is a Monday. And I have a sonogram today at 11 o'clock in the morning. Oh, the joy of it all. The joy of it all, people. You know, drinking that water, holding it. Oh, I can't stand that. But you got to do what you got to do. So I have that to do at 11 o'clock. So I have to go back to the same place. And then Thursday, that's why I'm going to combine this all in one video. So it's going to be this, and then it's probably going to be what happened after the sonogram. And then it's going to be after the conversation with the doctor. Yeah. To find out what's going on with your old friend D with these kidneys. So I did get the blood work back, okay? I did look already, and everything seems normal except two things. So I don't know what they mean, but it's really above where it needs to be. So I guess the doctor will tell me that on Thursday as well. You know, other than that, I feel fine, but I think I'm breaking down and I don't even realize it. All right, let me go. Oh my God, I just burped. I'm on nothing. I had some water. Let me go. I'll keep doing this video, even if it's over a course of days. Yes. Well, we're back. I went in, I had the sonogram done. I drank 2 of these. This is 32 ounces each. And look at this. I drank 2. Sitting in that waiting room, I don't even have to tell you people. I thought I was going to give birth in there. I thought, I'm going to explode. Let's go. But they were right on time. 11 o'clock, bang, in. And the lady that was doing my sonogram, let me tell you, her daughter, 22 years old, kidney stone, 22. That's young. And even I said, oh my God. She goes, yeah, just recently. She goes, it's in the foods that she's eating. And I go, is she overweight? She goes, no. She says, not at all. And she says, but the foods that these kids are eating, the chemicals, I said, that is rare. I said, that's young to be having kidney stones. And she goes, and they're so painful. I go, tell me about it, sister. I know. I said, you know, I've lost a lot of weight in 6 weeks because I'm so afraid to eat. Not that I'm not eating. I'm eating. But I'll be honest with you. If I just have to eat what I'm eating right now for the rest of my life, never to have another kidney stone, take my word for it, I would. Anyway, now this video portion will come to a conclusion, although you'll never know, because now the next time that I meet will be Thursday when I turn this camera back on and I talk to the doctor and I find out what's going on with my kidneys, sharing it with all of you, because there could be somebody out there going, you know, I'm dealing with this, or somebody's in my family's dealing with this, and I'm honest on my channel. You get what you see. I don't have to sit here and flub it for anybody, because I don't. I'm too old for it. I'm too old for it. So I'll see you on Thursday, which will be in split seconds. Well. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It was the same video in the same day, but I can assure you it's the next day. I just got off the phone with the doctor. We did the telehealth phone call. Thank God I have no masses or cysts in my kidneys. So that's one thing off the table. But I didn't think I did. I was more concerned about the kidney stones and how I'm developing them and what is happening. Now, of course, if somebody would have told me that all the urinalysis wouldn't be back yet, I would have been happy to have this conversation in a few days, because she says, Denise, we didn't get back the oxalate numbers. And oxalates basically are in fruits and vegetables. some fruits and vegetables are higher than others when it comes to oxalates, which are like a crystal that can form into a kidney stone. And so you have to be very careful. And if you notice, I have been eating, well, not that you've noticed, but I've been eating all low oxalate vegetables and fruits. Nothing with the high oxalate. You can go online, you can check for yourself. So if you're having some kidney issues, you may want to look into eating lower oxalate vegetables and lower oxalates fruits. So you're not forming, more things or making it harder for yourself. So that's what I've been doing. And I went online and I said, okay, what's the low oxalate fruits and vegetables? Go to something reputable like, a kidney diet or kidney specialist, somebody that, is dealing with kidneys. Because it's insane. It's insane. So she started talking about my thyroid. And I'm like, what's the matter with my thyroid? I mean, believe me, if I could have made that the excuse my entire life of being fat would be my thyroid, I would have used it my whole entire life. But no, that's not the case. So let me tell you what happened. She says to me, can I ask you something? How much calcium do you eat a day? And that is when I went, uh-oh. She goes, by the way, I want you to know I made an error on our last conversation. And I'm going, okay. And I thought, here we go. She goes, remember when you asked me about your calcium level and I couldn't find it? She goes, well, I did. So my general practitioner was not wrong. He was right when he said, your calcium level is so low, I've never seen a patient like this before. He was right. He was right. Hate to admit it, but it's true. Anyway, she says, you need to be taking in a hell of a lot more calcium than you're having. And I said, well, what am I supposed to have? She said, 1,200 milligrams of calcium every day in the form of food. My mind started like, wait, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because I know basically how much calcium is in certain things. Let's be real. I've been in a fat body my whole entire life with spurts of being thin. So, and I hope you don't mind that I use the word fat because it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me in any way. It is what it is. It's visceral fat is on your friend's body. So, of course, that's what I'm going to call it. It's not a 4-letter word to me. Anyway, so I have to do 1,200 milligrams. And, of course, my head is spinning. While she's talking to me, my head is spinning going, wait a minute. What is that equivalent out to calorie-wise? Calorie-wise. Because that's a lot of calories for 1,200 milligrams of calcium a day. So right away I'm thinking, okay, the fortified dry milk. Remember, I had that. I was stopping that too, my friends. I should have never stopped. But life, this all has to do with my kidneys. The thyroid not producing enough, the calcium level that is way too low. I'm telling you, have everything checked out when you go to the doctor. Look at that vitamin D, calcium level, whatever you're supposed to do. And if you have kidney stones or you're susceptible to them, do your research, do your homework. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm none of these things. But take my word for it. My nose has been in a book for 6 weeks, along with YouTube videos of the doctors that explain things, buying cookbooks. So I've been doing a low oxalate diet, low oxalate vegetables, because there's some high ones out there that you would be shocked that you would think, I can have spinach. No, you can't. No, you can't. Spinach is the highest in oxalates. Almonds, you would think, are so healthy. A handful is like, oh, no good. Rhubarb, beetroots, there's so many vegetables that are higher in oxalates and vegetables that are lower in oxalates. Like a sweet potato is bad for you. Can you imagine if you have if you don't want to produce all these oxalates, I guess, in your body? So anyway, so you know me, I've been sticking on that low oxalate diet. And it makes me very happy because, of course, some weight is coming off. It's 7 weeks in. I'm losing weight. Every day it's like it just keeps coming off and I'm eating. It's not like I'm not eating. So going back to this, I thought, what am I supposed to do? She goes, do you like cottage cheese? I said, God, no. I hate it. And the fat girl in my head, she lives there at all times. She goes, well, what about cheese? And of course, this brain of mine is going, you know how much cheese you have to eat to get 1,200 milligrams of calcium? How many calories you have to eat? See, there's the difference. So I went in my cabinet and I pulled out my fortified powdered milk. I know what you're thinking. Oh, God, D. But I thought about it. It has 240 milligrams of calcium in a third of a cup, okay, of dried powdered milk in fortified. So I could put 2 scoops into my blender along with water. I know, water. Should I say it without, I don't know. A half a banana, some strawberries, and drink that bitch down. So that would give me close to 600 milligrams, keep me at 200 or under for the shake itself, and do it in the evening or do it in the afternoon, have a second, make it, drink it down, and that would give me 1,200 milligrams of calcium every day. Simple, 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 right? I could have yogurt, she said, but again, not a big yogurt fan either. I am not a big calcium person. I'm just not. It's my own fault. I just don't like it. But I do like my homemade ice cream. So guess who'll be churning that thing? Only I'll be doing it with the powdered fortified milk. And I'll do it that way. And I'll make a really good ice cream from the fortified powdered milk. That's the plan, Stan. What else did she say to me? Oh, I have to take an over-the-counter, not it's a prescription. I have to take 50,000 units of calcium every week, once a week, 50,000 units. My kidney has little tiny particles of kidney stones floating around in it from the CAT scan she was able to see, from the sonogram she was able to see. I said, you got to be kidding me, man. Please don't tell me this, Samantha. That's because I call her by her first name. I said, Samantha, don't tell me this. I said, I'll take 1,000 C-sections over having a kidney stone. It's that painful. It's that painful. And you don't realize how susceptible you are to getting them. It's really scary. So if you're out there and you're having blood work done and, you just want to see, if your numbers are not where they need to be, take it another step further and see what your kidneys are doing. And especially if you've ever had a kidney stone, you need to check your kidneys. You need to check them. It's a very silent thing. You really don't know what's happening. So go check them, get the blood work, get the PP test done, have a sonogram, talk to a doctor, see if all your levels are in check. Your calcium, your protein, because there's so many different kinds of stones. And I wouldn't wish it on an enemy. I would not wish that on an enemy. That's how painful it is. I'll be real with you. Unless the enemy is abusing children, then I would wish them 1,000. That's just me now, my friends. I'm sure you would agree. Anyway, and if you wouldn't, I'd have a funny feeling. I wouldn't want to know you. Anyway, that's about all as far as the update. I have to see her in 2.5 more months. We're going to do blood work again. We're going to see how my calcium levels are, if they're up, which I'm praying that they are, because she said these are down. You have to be, Denise, you have to worry about breaking bones. And I feel fine. And I kept telling her that. I'm 66. I feel fine. Like, I never think about my bone health. I don't. But I guess I'm going to have to now. So that I will do. I hope I don't get any really harsh side effects to this. She said the side effects on that could be upper GI, nausea, or loss of appetite. It's just like, really? Loss of appetite? Hello, you're speaking my language. But I really don't want any of those things to happen. And she said constipation can happen, but I'm eating so many vegetables that I'm praying. That's not really something I have to deal with. Because who needs that, right? Who does? I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you went on this little journey with me. I'll keep you updated as the months go on to see how things are going. After all, your friend D's got plenty of life to live, and I want to live it. And I want to live it my way. That's the truth. I want to live it my way. And what makes me happy. So until the next time, I hope you gave it a thumbs up. I hope you considered subscribing. Share this video out maybe with your friends that might have kidney stones. They may want to hear this. And that's all I could say. Be kind to one another. The heart, honestly, the heart is all that matters. Be you. Do you. Don't worry about anything else. I hope you subscribed. Take it easy. Leave the comments. I'm going to love them. And thanks for some of the advice you were putting in the comments, by the way, in my last video.
I do appreciate that. I truly do. A lot of you girls and guys knew what I was going through and you were suggesting different kinds of foods. So I went, oh, thank you. Goodbye. Mwah.